Are you in financial straits? Money is tight, right? Then let's have a conversation about the top 10 emergency loans for poor or average credit with same day guaranteed funding. Do not go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous if you were to ask me, and if you are doing as superb as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. Today I want to talk to you about the top 10 emergency loans for poor or average credit with same-day guaranteed funding. But before I get into the nitty-gritty, let me just give you a quick overview of our approach to evaluating all the loans we're talking about here. So check this out. All right. Number 10, Triangle Cash. This is a great service. We have rated this company 8/10. They use cutting-edge technology to connect you with the right lender and get approval quickly for loans of up to $1,000. The pros, they have high approval rates, even for people with poor or average credit. You receive instant approval and funding in less than 1 day in most cases. The cons, APR varies by lender and state, and the loan amount vary by lender. One thing you have to remember when it comes to Triangle Cash is that you got to get all your paperwork ready before applying. And by paperwork, I'm talking about your financial statements, the last 3 months, your tax returns, and other financial info that the lender might require. So the more prepared you are, the faster your loan will be approved. Number 9, Check and Go. We have rated this company 8/10. This company provides short-term loans of $100 to $1,500 for qualified applicants who need money quickly. So this is pretty good for emergency loans. And so the pros, prepaid MasterCards available. The company has been in business for 22 years and plus more than 22 years of experience. So they know what they're talking about. They know their target audience, and you can get same-day funding for those who qualify. On the disadvantage side, now the loans are kind of low, so $100 to $1,500 only, and they charge service fees for the loan. So the thing here is that you have to make a determination as to what really matters for you. What really matters is it the amount. If you are looking for a smaller amount, then Check and Go can be a great place to go. But if you are in dire financial straits, in dire financial situation, and you need more money, you need a larger amount, then Check and Go or Triangle Cash may not be the best options for you at this very moment. But in either case, make sure that before you apply for an emergency loan for poor or average credit with same-day guaranteed funding, make sure you have your financial paperwork ready. The more prepared you are, the faster your application process will go and the faster you'll get approved. Number 8, Spot Loan. Now, Spot Loan offers installment loans of $300 to $800 to qualified applicants. The pros, variable repayment loans, easy online application. We love their borrower-friendly interface. That's pretty good. They have done a lot of work when it comes to user experience. We have tested it. We found it very smooth. And the money is available the next day if you apply by 5 p.m. Eastern time. So let's say you apply by 4 p.m. New York time, you get the cash by 8 a.m. the next day, tomorrow. On the con side, they offer loans. Their loan amounts are kind of small also. They offer loans from $300 to $800 only, and APR and fees depend on the terms you qualify for. So this kind of spot loan is kind of cool if you have if you're looking for emergency money, but again, a very small amount of money. We're not talking here about thousands of dollars. As long as you have a 3-digit funding requirement, you're cool with spot loan. Number 7, Check City. We have rated this company 8.5 over 10. Now, Check City provides payday loans and installment loans for people with low credit scores who need money fast. Again, that's really the target here. And what are the pros? The payday and installment loan options are pretty diverse. The loans are available for those with poor credit, and money is available in 1 business day. Sometimes we've seen instances, and there has been media reports, or we have also read on the internet in some customer reviews where people said that the Check City money came within the same day. So they will they might fund you within six hours. The cons: the APR varies starting from 141.44%. This is humongous, but this is really the sector we're in here. So they have humongous APR fees, and it's only available in 17 states. And those states are Alabama, Alaska, California, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Kansas, Missouri, Nevada, New Mexico, North Dakota, Texas, Utah, Virginia, Washington State, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. So they have a pretty limited, and one thing we have seen is that Check City may have been talking to other lenders to have a nationwide coverage. I'll be right back right after this. I'm going right. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We're also having a conversation here around the top 10 emergency loans for poor or average credit with same-day and guaranteed funding. Now let's talk about number 6, CashAdvance.com. This is a great service also, and we have rated this company 9 over 10. They offer short-term loans from $100 to $1,000. Bad credit is welcomed. They have a large network of lenders. Of course, this is an online platform. It's a lending platform, and you can receive a loan decision in as few as 3, 4, 5 minutes. Funding as soon as the next business day. Now they have some requirements though. So you got to have an income. You got to have income of $1,000, more than $1,000 a month, and at least 90 days on the job. So you got to be working here. All right, and the interest rates ranges from they have huge interest rates also, and it ranges from 200% to 2,000%. But again, it really depends on the fact that the repayment term is very, very, very short. So they offer cash loans, the loan term of up to 1 month. That's what I just said. The turnaround time of 1 to 2 business days. All right, and the fees vary by lender. Number 5, Cash Central. We have scored this company 9 over 10. Now, you can get a payday loan from Cash Central and look forward to accessing approved funds quickly. So Cash Central is a state licensed online lender and a member of the Community Financial Services Association of America, the CFSA, and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Now, Cash Central is a direct lender. They're not a platform, they're a direct lender. And they provide different types of loan offerings, including payday loans, installment loans, and lines of credit. So applying for a Cash Central loan requires a simple online process, and you can expect access to approved funds quickly. What are the pros? You have a quick online application process. There is an easy to repeat borrowing, even though I wouldn't advise you to go that route. This is only for an emergency loan, and you don't want to get into a habit of constantly borrowing at such high fees, at such high rates. Another advantage is that money can be used for any purpose. On the con side, on the disadvantage side, the loans are not available in every state, and the maximum amount varies by state, and they have high late fees. Number 4, Ace Cash Express. We have rated this company 9.5 over 10 when it comes to the best emergency loans for poor or average credit with same-day guaranteed funding. Ace Cash Financing has more than 4 decades of experience, and they offer everything from payday loans to title loans and installment loans when you need cash fast. So the pros, of course, they have the experience here. I just talked about it, 40 years, 4 decades. Instant decision on loan status, and you have a 72-hour guarantee that allows you to pay back loan in 72 hours for no extra money. So if you get the money, let's say on Monday, and you pay them before Wednesday evening or before Thursday morning, you pay no extra fees. Now, the drawback here with Ace Cash Express is that they are only available in California, Idaho, Florida, Kansas, Louisiana, Minnesota, and Texas, and Ohio, and costs vary by states. But the reason why we included this company in the top 10 is because they have agreements with other lenders in other states. So if you live in a state where they're not physically and legally present, you can still contact them. They will connect you with the lender with whom they work, because they have a lender network there at Ace Cash Express. Number 3, Swift. Now, Swift Money Loans is a great service also if you're looking for an emergency loan for poor or average credit with same-day guaranteed funding. Swift Money Loans connect you with the best lender based on your credit and gets you cash in 1 business day. So they are an online lending platform. So the pros of this service are easy application completed in less than 5 minutes, pretty user friendly. No fees for lender connection service, and you can access multiple lenders so you get connected with the best one for your finances. On the disadvantage side, the drawbacks include the terms and APR may vary by lender. Some lenders require a credit check, and other fees vary by lender. One thing I also want to say before I move on to number 2 is that Swift, as the name implies, they really have done a lot of work in the last few years in making sure that the application process is as fast as possible. We've seen people who completed the whole application and got approved in less than 3 minutes. So it all depends on the complexity of your financial situation, whether or not you have the financial paperwork ready. Everything from your tax returns to your pay stubs to your financial the financial statements of the last 3 months. Number 2, Check Into Cash. Now, we've given this company a 10 over 10 perfect score because Check Into Cash has this sort of checked all the items that we were looking for when we were testing for the best emergency loans for poor or average credit with same-day guaranteed funding. The company features a low minimum loan and fast turnaround, so you can take out only the amount you need. So you have low minimum loan amount, $50. They have a quick turnaround. The money is deposited the next business day. Sometimes you can get the money within the same day, and money can be used for any purpose. And we've seen people who actually got a loan from Check Into Cash up to $2,000. And the cons, it's not available in every state. And APR can be more than 153.73% depending on your state, and they also have steep late fees. Number 1, the best emergency loan for poor or average credit with same-day guaranteed funding out there is LandUp. LandUp. Now, LandUp allows people with poor or no credit to get short-term loans when money is tight. This is one thing we like too. So even though I've been talking to you about the emergency loans for poor or average credit, you can even get a loan with them if you don't have credit. So the pros, you have fast application and quick response, low minimum loan amount of $100, and depending on your state of residency, you may be able to participate in the LandUp Ladder program, which allows eligible borrowers to apply for larger loans at lower rates. So they're giving you the opportunity to get in the door at disadvantageous terms, but once you've proven good behavior in terms of borrowing and repaying, they will bump you up in terms of your borrower status. That's for the pros. The cons, low maximum loan amount of 250. So LandUp, their loans are kind of low, but it is still interesting because an emergency loan it's not necessarily for something huge. There are other loans out there that will cater to people who are looking for loans, for emergency loans. They're like in the tens of thousands of dollars. And another drawback when it comes to LandUp is that they're not licensed in every state, and they have high transaction fees depending on your state. So this is something you have to really pay attention to. All right, folks. So I'm about to wrap up today's show, and but before I do the quick recap here, please remember that the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau no longer requires lenders to consider your ability to repay a loan. So this could, if you really think about it, this could put you at risk of getting caught in a cycle of debt, and you don't want that. So please, as you're thinking about getting a loan, carefully review your finances and the loan cost to make sure it fits your budget. So before you take out a short-term loan, an emergency loan for poor or average credit with same-day guaranteed funding, make sure that you are considering alternatives, such as local resources. I'm talking about government agencies, nonprofits, and local charities. And those agencies, those institutions might offer free financial services and help with food, utilities, and rent for those in need. And also think about payment extension, so you can talk with your bill providers about a longer payment plan or extension on your due date if you are behind on payments. Also think about getting side jobs, right? You can get side gigs. I'm sure you are great at something. So today's online marketplace offers the ability to sell unwanted items more easily, sign up for food delivery, or drive for rideshare services. So there are a lot of opportunities out there to make a buck. All right. Okay. Here's a recap. Number 1, LandUp with 10 over 10. Number 2, check into cash, score 10 over 10. Number 3, Swift, our score 9.5 over 10. Number 4, Ace Cash Express, 9.5 over 10. Number 5, Cash Central, 9 over 10. Number 6, Cash Advance, 9 over 10. Number 7, Check City, 8.5 over 10. Number 8, Spot Loan, 8.5 over 10. Number 9, Check and Go, 8 over 10. Number 10, Triangle Cash, 8 over 10. That was it, folks. I will see you next time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.